Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. The headlines. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar inaugurates India's first overseas Jan Aushadi Kendra in Mauritius, also launches Mediclinic project with Indian grant assistance. Indian Navy rescues 9 crew, including 8 Indians, after oil tanker capsized off Oman coast. At least 12 Maoists killed in an encounter with police in Gadchiroli district of Maharashtra. IMD issues red alert for extremely heavy rainfall in parts of Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra and Gujarat today. And in Swedish Open tennis, India's Sumit Nagal to take on Mariano Navone of Argentina in the men's singles round of 16 this afternoon. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar inaugurated India's first overseas Jan Aushadi Kendra in Mauritius yesterday. He was joined by Mauritius Prime Minister Praveen Kumar Jagannath during the inauguration. In a social media post, Dr. Jaishankar said, "This Aushadi Kendra is a delivery of the promise made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi earlier this year." He further said that the India-Mauritius Health Partnership Project will supply cost-effective, made-in-India medicines to augment public health care and enhance well-being.
The Jan Aushadi Kendra is operational, and that actually the Mauritius government will be seeking from us a supply of key medicines which common citizen uses on a regular basis, which will be available on an affordable basis. That is something which I consider to be a very, very important achievement.
Earlier, Dr. Jaishankar inaugurated the Mediclinic project at the Grand Boas in Mauritius with Indian grant assistance, calling it the newest expression of a friendship. Speaking at the inauguration of the project, Dr. Jaishankar said the initiative will provide secondary health care for 16,000 people in the Grand Boas area. Expressing pride, the External Affairs Minister said that health is a priority and all of us have become health conscious. Indian Navy's warship INS Teg has rescued 9 crew members, including 8 Indians, who went missing after an oil tanker capsized off the coast of Oman. The Comoros-flagged oil tanker MV Prestige Falcon had a total of 16-member crew, including 13 Indians and 3 Sri Lankans. The search for the remaining survivors continues. The Indian Navy warship and the P-8I maritime patrol aircraft have been deployed for search and rescue efforts in Oman after the oil tanker capsized about 25 nautical miles southeast of Ras Madarkha. Indian Embassy said it is in constant touch with the Omani authorities, and the search and rescue operation has been coordinated by the Oman Maritime Security Center, and the Indian Navy is conducting operations in the region. In a coordinated sea-air operation, the Indian Coast Guard ICG has successfully rescued a stranded Indian fishing boat IFB Asni with 11 crew on board about 80 nautical miles from Kochi, Kerala amid heavy rain and challenging weather conditions. Defence Ministry in a statement said that the vessel was in a critical condition due to flooding from a hull rupture near the keel and loss of propulsion, which posed a threat to the safety of the crew. An ICG Dornier aircraft on maritime surveillance located the distressed fishing boat. A technical ICG team embarked onto the distressed boat, carrying out deflooding operations and provided necessary assistance. In Maharashtra, 12 Maoists were killed in an anti-naxal operation by Gadchiroli police yesterday evening at Ettapalli block along Gadchiroli-Chhattisgarh border. We have more from a correspondent.
Naxalite opened fire on the police party which was carrying out anti-naxal operation in the forest of Vandoli village in Ettapalli block of Gadchiroli. Superintendent of Gadchiroli Police Nilotpal informed that in the counter fire 12 Naxalites were killed during encounter. Post encounter, the police have recovered bodies of 12 Naxalites. They have also recovered automatic weapons and ammunition. In this 6-hour-long gun battle, 1 police sub-inspector and a constable have been injured and they have been shifted to Nagpur for treatment. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has congratulated Gadchiroli police for this successful operation and said that this action will be a decisive blow to Naxal activities in Gadchiroli district. Home Minister and Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis also announced a reward of 51 lakh rupees for the Gadchiroli police for their act of bravery. With report of Jayant Nimkade from Gadchiroli, Dhananjay Wankhede, Akashwani, Nagpur.
The Haryana government will provide 10% horizontal reservation to Agniveers in recruitment to certain posts in police, mining and jail departments. Chief Minister Naib Singh Saini made this announcement at a press conference in Chandigarh yesterday.
हमारी सरकार ने हरियाणा में अग्निवीरों को प्रदेश सरकार द्वारा भर्ती किए जाने वाले कांस्टेबल, माइनिंग गार्ड, फॉरेस्ट गार्ड, जेल वार्डन और एसपीओ के पदों पर सीधी भर्ती में 10% हॉरिजॉन्टल आरक्षण प्रदान करेगी। सरकार ग्रुप सी में सिविल पदों पर सीधी भर्ती में 5% हॉरिजॉन्टल आरक्षण और ग्रुप बी में 1% हॉरिजॉन्टल आरक्षण प्रदान करेंगे।
Haryana Chief Minister said that Agniveer seeking deployment in government departments, boards and corporations will be given priority in matrix scores. Mr. Saini said that if Agniveers are given more than 30,000 rupees per month salary in any industrial unit, then the government will give an annual subsidy of 60,000 rupees to that industrial unit. Apart from this, the Chief Minister also announced that if any Agniveer sets up his own enterprise, he will be given an interest-free loan of up to 5 lakh rupees. He said Agniveers will also be given arms license on priority basis. If someone meets with an accident, compensation will be given under the Road Transport Highway Scheme of the Government of India and free treatment will be provided. The book Wings to Our Hopes, Volume 1, which compiles 75 significant speeches from the first year of President Draupadi Murmu's tenure, will be released in New Delhi today. Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan will release the e-book in the presence of Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwani Vaishnav. The publication division has published this book. The book will be released in Hindi and English. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. Karnataka government has decided to put on hold the draft bill that ensured job quota for Kannadigas in the private sector after industry bodies and experts expressed their reservations. The Karnataka State Employment of Local Candidates in the Industries, Factories and Other Establishments Bill 2024 was passed in the cabinet meeting on Monday. It proposed the appointment of Kannadigas to 50% of management positions and 75% of non-management positions and 100% reservation for Group C and Group D posts in the private sector. However, Chief Minister has posted on X that the bill will be put on hold and passed after wider consultations. We have more from a correspondent.
The Karnataka state government had to step back on the Kannadigas quota bill after industry backlash. The industry leaders Kiran Majumdar Shah and Mohan Das Pai expressed their displeasure over the quota bill on social media. The IT industry body NESCOM had warned that the proposed bill will erode technology hub status of Karnataka and reverse the progress made so far. The Federation of Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industries had sought meeting with Chief Minister to reconsider the proposed bill. After the anguish expressed by the private sector industries, the Chief Minister has said that the proposed bill is temporarily put on hold and will be implemented after consultations. Sudhindra, Akashvani News, Bengaluru.
Supreme Court is scheduled to hear today a batch of petitions related to NEET-UG 2024 controversy. On July 11, the top court had adjourned till today the hearing on the pleas, including those seeking cancellation of the exam, retest and probe into alleged malpractices in the conduct of NEET-UG 2024, as the responses of the Centre and the National Testing Agency NTA were yet to be received by some parties. A bench of Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra will hear over 40 petitions. These petitions also include those filed by the NTA seeking transfer of cases pending against it in various high courts in the NEET-UG row to the Supreme Court to avoid multiplicity of litigations. India Meteorological Department has issued red alert for extremely heavy rainfall in south interior Karnataka, coastal Karnataka, Saurashtra and Kutch, Konkan and Goa today. It said orange alert for very heavy rainfall has been issued in Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, Karaikal, Kerala, Mahe, coastal Andhra Pradesh and Yanam today. It said very heavy rainfall is also likely over Uttarakhand, Gujarat and East Rajasthan. Another batch of 4,383 pilgrims left Bhagwati Nagar Yatri Niwas base camp in Jammu for the Kashmir Valley to perform pilgrimage to the Amarnath cave shrine. The pilgrims left the base camp in a cavalcade of 157 vehicles early this morning. The batch included 3,222 men, 1,071 women, 8 children, 67 sadhus and 15 sadhvis. Of these, 1,701 pilgrims left for Baltal base camp at 3:14 a.m. and 2,682 for Pahalgam base camp at 4 a.m. from where they will proceed for the further journey to the holy cave shrine. US President Joe Biden has tested positive for COVID-19 following his first event in Las Vegas. President Biden is vaccinated and he is experiencing mild symptoms. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said that Mr. Biden will be returning to Delaware where he will self-isolate and will continue to carry out all of his duties fully during that time. Belarus will introduce a visa-free policy for 35 European countries. The policy will come into effect from tomorrow and will last till the 31st of December this year. Citizens from 35 countries, including members of the European Union and the United Kingdom, can stay in Belarus for 30 days at a time without a visa. Belarusian government said President Alexander Lukashenko supports citizens of 35 European countries to temporarily enter and stay in Belarus through road and rail checkpoints without a visa to further demonstrate Belarus's commitment to openness, peace and good neighborliness and to simplify personnel exchanges. India's final contingent for the upcoming Paris Olympics has been approved by the Sports Ministry. The contingent will have 117 athletes, accompanied by 140 support staff and officials. The games will begin from the 26th of this month to the 11th of next month. Athletics will make for the biggest group in the contingent with 29 names, followed by shooting 21 and hockey 19. Table tennis will be represented by 8 players, while badminton will feature 7 competitors, including 2-time Olympic medalist PV Sindhu. In the Swedish Open tennis, India's number 1 ranked player Sumit Nagal will face world number 36 Mariano Navone of Argentina in the men's singles round of 16 today. The match will be played at the center court of Båstad Tennis Stadium in Sweden this afternoon. Nagal had defeated Swedish Elias Ymer 6-4, 6-3 in the round of 32 clash on Tuesday. In the latest ICC men's T20 batting rankings released yesterday, India's Surya Kumar Yadav has maintained his second position, while Yashasvi Jaiswal secured 6th spot. Ruturaj Gaikwad slipped 1 place to 8th in the batting rankings. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Shagun Chopra.
Thank you, Abhishek. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi prepares for critical bypolls, leads the Pioneer. Haryana announces 10% reservation for Agniveers, reports Hindustan Times. Karnataka poses jobs quota bill for locals in private sector, informs the Hindu business line. Amid rise in terror attacks, 12 militant groups found to be active in Jammu region, says the Hindu. In a related story, the Tribune writes, Army Chief briefs PM Modi and Shah after fresh firing in Doda. Surya Kumar Yadav most likely to succeed Rohit as India's new T20I captain, speculates the Statesman. And finally, Usha Vance's grand aunt still teaching at 96, while the Times of India reports that Chilakuri Shantamma, grand aunt of Usha Chilakuri Vance, wife of Republican Vice President candidate J.D. Vance, is still a physics professor at a university in Vijayanagaram in Andhra Pradesh. And with that, it's back to you, Abhishek.
Thank you, Shagun. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar inaugurates India's first overseas Jan Aushadi Kendra in Mauritius, also launches Mediclinic project with Indian grant assistance. Indian Navy rescues 9 crew, including 8 Indians, after oil tanker capsized off Oman coast. At least 12 Maoists killed in an encounter with police in Gadchiroli district of Maharashtra. IMD issues red alert for extremely heavy rainfall in parts of Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra and Gujarat today. And in Swedish Open tennis, India's Sumit Nagal to take on Mariano Navone of Argentina in the men's singles round of 16. this afternoon. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.